to the tutorial video about the business sales and profit spreadsheets. So there's two different business types and we'll jump right in. So we have business templates for number 1 and number 2. A quick note on these two things, one about printing and how to view your page when you zoom in and out. And then at the end, I'll show you about how to download straight into your Google Sheets rather than the Excel download version. Okay, so when we jump in, this is where, oh my, it's a little close up. So I like to use the zoom feature up here. And so this is a great way to view it all. The reason I have in and out versions is that way we can print and it looks a little differently. So if I just go ahead and print this, it's a lot on one page, so there's different things. So I can use this scale, and then there's different variations, whether you use a custom percentage or you can see like the normal 100% looks like this. And things, and so what I've discovered over the years is that a version that looks good to print is generally not really easy to use on the computer or the mobile app in either Sheets or Excel. So that's what I'll do when I want to print is I'll change some font around and get a really good print-friendly version or use those percentages. And so a little trick here, if you click on the side, you got some options over here. And then, so I just duplicate and then make a printer-friendly version of what I've made. And then also in here, there's options to rename tabs as well as change colors and things like that. So when you're working in your totals, we'll go ahead and grab some data. So I have a sample over here, and you'll see when you have, say, a sale, I will grab data. I keep a monthly tab, so I will go and copy paste my monthly data, and then I have a total sales that I have for the year, and also as well as like a collective total sales files. So when you paste your data in, you'll see it automatically grabs those totals and then it calculates. So let's say there's a $2 credit card fee. It updates and then you know what your profits are as well. Now looking here, just so you see the different items and things, I have this 90%. So what I do is I transfer 90% of my profits into a different account, and then from there I allocate to payroll and expenses and things like that. And then that way different businesses all feed in their profits to that deposit account. So that 90% is where I transfer. If you don't want to use that, it's very easy to customize these tablets. You can delete columns, change data, and that's what you get to start from. And then this keeps track of the different accounts that things are going to. And then PayPal is one of the payment sources on for paying on one business. And so you're going to note that it's a PayPal source or there's other different sources. So then you have to be transferring money from, say, PayPal to your bank account. One more thing to keep track of, and that's why I added that column of data. So that's where my spreadsheets have morphed over the years as different things that I need to keep track of or things like that. And then this keeps track of if I've transferred the profit over from a sales account to the other business accounts. And then a note on active income, that's just my own notes. So if me as an owner is involved, it's kind of like a payroll expense versus if it's just a sale that's a passive sale, I don't earn active income on that. And then, so that covers the different columns. And then over here, I have the income deposit. So it keeps track of the different income that comes into your business. And then I like to insert screenshots. And if you have, say, like a different PayPal, you can screenshot those different things that come in and always add lots of rows, get your data, or add, say, different sheets of different screenshots of deposits and things like that. Those are all things that I keep track of in my financials, and I have templates of those as well. So let's see for business number 2. This one is if the business is set up and so you basically are paying a provider cost. It could be, say, if it's a book, or an affiliate product that you have a sale amount and then there's a provider cost, or a physical thing like if you're subcontracting things. So this one, also if you're paying sales tax, calculating that, as well as if there's credit card fees when you accept payments. So you come up with a net profit. So pasting some data in here. So I'll go over to the sample. And then when we have our data for number two, or we can just actually view this, you're going to see that the different data calculates and things like that. And then I can figure out the total for our income deposits as well as what the provider costs. And then I like to keep the same invoice for different things, and you're going to see sometimes different invoices have multiple providers, and it's a way to keep track of all those different moving parts of the business. There we go. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. And there you'll see is my email on here. And then let me zoom in a little bit so I can show you um, how to download this file straight into your Google Drive. So here's the instructions. So make sure, number one, that you're logged into your own Google account when you're viewing this document, whether you're in Excel or viewing it online. And so there's your Google account icon would be your own. Then you'll click this link, and this is also, it's spelled out for you right there. And then enter the password. So on your copy, there will be a password put into here. And so when you enter the password on the website, you will get a page that looks like this. And I've already entered in the password on my website. And then so you'll scroll down, and then you'll see that there's the Google Sheets version. So that's a copy of our current sales and profit spreadsheet. And so you'll click the link, and it'll take you right to the Google Drive file. This is also one that shows you where you can download a copy of that Excel file as well. So going back to where it would be the Google Drive file that you would open, then you do step 5, which is you click File and then Make Copy to go ahead and download it, and then that gives you the ability to customize and save it into your own Google Drive. So again, if you need any help, please go ahead and email, and then this video tutorial link is actually going to get the updated one, which is this video I'm creating right now. So I'm happy to hear any comments that you have. I hope these sheets work well for you. Aloha.